Hey, reality TV fam. Welcome back to Reality Michael. We've got a jam-packed episode for you today filled with shocking twists, heartfelt tributes, and jaw-dropping news. Let's jump right into it. Hear what's brewing in the world of reality TV and beyond. First up, in a truly chilling story, a suspect in the tragic killing of American Idol music supervisor Robin Kaye and her husband is revealed to have called 911 while pretending to be one of the victims. 4 days later, police found their bodies in a scene too horrifying to imagine. What went down in those tense moments? Stay tuned for the details. Meanwhile, our hearts are with Ryan Seacrest, as Kelly Ripa publicly supports him during his father's brave battle against cancer. Ripa has been by his side, sending love as Seacrest navigates this deeply personal crisis while juggling his high-profile career. Next, we're switching gears to Adam Lambert, who has suddenly entered the single life after splitting from his boyfriend amid major career changes. Selling his Hollywood mansion and preparing for a new role in Jesus Christ Superstar. What's next for this American Idol alum? Don't miss the scoop. And finally, the darkness continues with more revelations from the Kaye and Deluca case. This twisted tale of deception has so many layers, including the shocking revelation of the suspect's past. We have all the explosive details you won't want to miss. But before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. You don't want to miss a single beat of the roller coaster ride that is reality TV. Now, let's get into our first story. Grab your popcorn, because we've got a chilling story that's going to have you on the edge of your seat. In a shocking twist that sounds straight out of a true crime drama, the alleged shooter in the tragic killing of American Idol music supervisor Robin Kaye and her husband, Thomas Deluca, reportedly called 911 while pretending to be a resident after fatally shooting the couple in their own home. Let's dive into the details. On July 14, police discovered the bodies of Robin Kaye, 70, and her husband, Thomas Deluca, 70, inside their Encino, California home just 4 days after the crime allegedly took place. The suspected shooter, 22-year-old Raymond Budarian, is facing serious charges including 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of first-degree burglary. According to the Lapt, Budarian entered the couple's home through an unlocked door, triggered a violent altercation with Kaye and Deluca, and then called 911 to report a non-existent situation. This twist has left many reeling, as earlier reports indicated 2 911 calls were made on the day of the incident. The first call came from a neighbor, raising concerns about a potential burglary in progress. The second call came shortly after, with Budarian allegedly pretending to be a resident, stating that police help was not necessary. Los Angeles Police LT. Guy Gollin detailed the shocking events, stating that Budarian was already inside the Kaye and Deluca home for about half an hour before they returned. That time frame is crucial, as a violent struggle ensued resulting in the couple's tragic demise. Blood was discovered at the door when police returned on July 14 following a welfare check prompted by the couple's friends, who had not heard from them in days. What they found inside was horrifying. Both Kaye and Deluca had suffered fatal gunshot wounds, and the gun used in the double murder was identified as belonging to them, adding another layer of tragedy to this already heart-wrenching case. The case has raised numerous questions regarding how Budarian managed to deceive the 911 operators. Why did he call pretending to be a resident? Was there any intention behind that deception? Eyewitness accounts show that when police arrived, they observed no signs of forced entry. They left the scene thinking there was no active threat, only to return to find the devastating aftermath. The revelation that Budarian, a resident of the same area, had a violent criminal history compounds the horror. Just before his arrest, he had faced battery charges, and residents in the community expressed frustration over a justice system that allowed someone with a history of violent behavior to roam free. Budarian's arrest on July 15 marked a turning point in a case that has shocked many in the community and beyond. If convicted, he faces substantial prison time, possibly life behind bars, as his charges include allegations of multiple murders. But those waiting for answers on how this tragic situation escalated will have to wait as the investigation continues to unfold. Fans and viewers are understandably shaken. Social media is filled with disbelief and anger, questioning how it was possible for such a tragic event to go unnoticed for so long, and how the 911 call mechanism allowed for this charade. What leads someone to commit such heinous acts, and how was it allowed to happen? So, what are your thoughts on this devastating story? Is there more to this narrative than meets the eye? Many are speculating there might be more revelations to come that could shed light on Bouderian's motive or possible accomplices. Hold on tight, Reality Michael family, because just when you think we've hit the peak of drama, we've got more coming your way. Plus, Kelly Ripa is stepping up to show support for her friend Ryan Seacrest amid a heartbreaking family battle. Wait till you see what unfolds next in a story that pulls at the heartstrings. Hold onto your seats, because we have a heartfelt story that's making waves in the entertainment world. As Ryan Seacrest faces a devastating family crisis, his longtime friend and former co-host Kelly Ripa has publicly shown her immense support during this difficult time. This matters not only because of Seacrest's fame as the face of American Idol, but also because it highlights the human side of celebrities often lost in the spotlight. So here's the scoop. Ryan Seacrest shared some deeply personal news on his radio show, revealing that his father, Gary, is battling advanced prostate cancer. During a tearful segment on July 21, Seacrest opened up about the harrowing journey his family has been facing. "I haven't shared this on the air because it has been very private for me and my family," he said, his voice trembling with emotion. "It was something that was extremely hard to see with my father." His candidness has resonated widely, drawing in both fans and fellow celebrities who have rallied around him as he navigates this challenging chapter. In the emotional broadcast, Seacrest described his father's health struggles, detailing how the cancer diagnosis has worsened and spread, leaving his family in a state of anxiety and uncertainty. "I was on an American Idol show live during last season when I got the call that Dad was in the ICU," Seacrest recalled. This moment of vulnerability humanizes a star who often shows only a polished exterior on screen. Ripa, who co-hosted Live with Kelly and Ryan alongside Seacrest from 2017 to 2023, took to social media to express her support. She said, "I want to send our love to our friend Ryan Seacrest. His father, Gary, is battling prostate cancer, and apparently it's gotten worse and it's spread." Not only did Ripa share her sentiments, but her husband, Mark Consuelos, added his support by saying, "Love you guys," showing solidarity during this trying time. The emotional fallout of cancer can be immense, and fans are feeling every bit of it alongside Seacrest and his family. Viewers have taken to social media platforms to share their own experiences with family battles against cancer, creating a supportive community around Seacrest. Some fans have expressed their sorrow for him, while others have sent good wishes and prayers, with many saying they appreciate his honesty about such a personal matter. Several have even commended Ripa for stepping up to support him publicly, reiterating the value of friendships during dark days. Seacrest's transparent sharing has drawn admiration, but it also raises tough questions about the balancing act celebrities must manage between their public personas and private hardships. How does one cope with familial crises while continuously performing in the public eye? Many fans speculate about how this personal struggle could change Seacrest's approach to both his career and relationships moving forward. Will this experience affect his on-screen persona? Could it lead to new projects focused on heartfelt family stories, given the surge of support he's receiving? Keep it locked, Reality Michael family, because as we shift gears, we're diving into the much-talked-about split of another American Idol star. Plus, Adam Lambert is making headlines as he navigates major life changes, including selling his mansion and preparing for a new role. You won't want to miss how he's handling this entirely new chapter. Get ready for some major relationship drama, because Adam Lambert has officially split from his longtime love. This news is making waves not just because Lambert is an American Idol alum, but because it comes at a pivotal moment in his career. The singer has just returned to Lowe's Angels after an exciting 6-month stint on Broadway and is gearing up for some big changes ahead. Here's the scoop. On July 22, 2025, it was reported that Adam Lambert and his boyfriend, Oliver Gliese, have ended their relationship after dating for over 4 years. Just a day prior, Lambert sold his Hollywood Hills home for a staggering $6.2 million, and it seems he's clearing out both his personal life and his big-ticket assets. The couple was once the picture of happiness, often seen together in glamorous settings, including beach vacations and public events. Their breakup comes as a surprise to many fans who enjoyed following their relationship. According to sources, the split was amicable, described as a clean, drama-free decision, suggesting that both Lambert and Gliese remain on good terms even as they move forward separately. Adam Lambert, who has transformed from an American Idol runner-up to a multifaceted performer, is undoubtedly focusing on his career right now. After his Broadway appearance in Cabaret, he is now preparing for a new challenge, co-starring with the powerhouse Cynthia Erivo in Jesus Christ Superstar at the Hollywood Bowl. This is not just another gig for Lambert. It's a huge moment as he returns to his musical roots. Many fans are eagerly anticipating his portrayal of Judas, and the excitement surrounding this role has fans buzzing about his future in musical theater. Amid these professional advancements, the breakup naturally raises questions about how this chapter in his personal life will affect his music. In past interviews, Lambert has spoken about how his relationships influence his songwriting. This latest split comes after he expressed in another recent interview that being in a relationship with Gliese gave him the space to create freely, leading to the inspiration for his EP Afters. Now that he's single again, many fans speculate that we might see a different direction in his music, perhaps even more relatable and personal lyrics that draw from this current emotional experience. Fans have taken to social media to express their thoughts following the news of this breakup. Some have shared their sorrow and surprise, while others have speculated about what this means for Lambert's future projects. One fan tweeted, "I hope this means he'll pour all his emotions into some new music. Team Adam always." Another noted, "I'm sad for them, but I know Adam will come back stronger. Can't wait for new tunes." The overwhelming support from fans reflects how much Lambert's journey resonates with them, perhaps even providing a sense of community as they cheer on his evolution as an artist and individual. And just when you think we're done with the drama, prepare yourself for some shocking new revelations in a gripping case involving a double murder tightly tied to the world of American Idol. The details are dark and mind-boggling as we uncover how the suspect in this tragic story called 911 pretending to be a victim. You won't want to miss what unfolds next. This story is a chilling reminder of how darkness can collide with fame, and it's shaking the American Idol community to its core. In a horrifying saga that feels ripped from the headlines, the case involving the murder of music supervisor Robin Kaye and her husband, Thomas Deluca, has taken a devastating turn. The alleged shooter, Raymond Bouderian, called 911 while pretending to be one of the victims just days after the shocking crime. This case not only highlights the fragility of life, but also the terrifying lengths someone can go to deceive law enforcement. Here's what we know. On July 14, police discovered the bodies of Kaye and Deluca inside their Encino, California home. The couple, both 70 years old, had been fatally shot, and the events surrounding their deaths have left the community in shock. Bouderian, just 22 years old, has been charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of first-degree burglary. According to police reports, he entered the couple's home through an unlocked door and remained there for about half an hour before a violent struggle ensued. The horror escalated with reports indicating that the gun used in the murders belonged to the victims themselves. In a chilling twist, 2 911 calls were made on the day of the incident. The first call came from a concerned neighbor who reported suspicious activity at the property. Shortly after, a second call came from Bouderian, who identified himself as a resident, claiming that police assistance was unnecessary. During that call, a dispatcher allegedly heard someone in distress say, "Please don't shoot me." Los Angeles Police LT. Guy Gallen shared that Bouderian gave his full name during the call but still managed to escape detection. "It's perplexing how he was able to manipulate the situation," Gallen said. "When officers arrived, they were unable to enter the home because everything was locked, and there was no visible evidence that a crime had taken place. They left the scene, believing there was no active threat. It wasn't until later that a welfare check prompted them to return, where they discovered the gruesome reality. This case has sparked outrage in the community, especially considering Buderian's violent criminal history. He had prior charges related to battery and threats against family members that were dismissed due to being deemed mentally incompetent. Just weeks before the murders, Kaye and Deluca had reportedly taken steps to enhance their security after their home had been broken into. Residents are now calling for changes to the system that allowed Buderian to roam the streets, expressing fear and frustration over a rise in crime in their neighborhood. Fans and the public are reacting strongly to this heartbreaking story. Many are taking to social media to voice their disbelief and anger regarding how this tragic outcome unfolded. One commenter wrote, "This is so tragic, and yet somehow it feels like there's more to the story than we know." Another fan speculated about Buderian's motives, wondering whether there could be a deeper connection to the couple that has yet to surface. The community is in shock, grappling with the realities of crime that can affect anyone, even those in the glamorous world of entertainment. Keep it locked here, because while this case is tragic, we're about to take a look back at all the major stories in this whirlwind of a week. Plus, we'll recap the emotional highs and lows, including how celebrities are navigating their own personal struggles amidst dark times. You definitely won't want to miss the insights and reactions as we put everything into perspective. What a whirlwind of drama we've covered today, Reality Michael fam. We kicked things off with the shocking murder case of American Idol music supervisor Robin Kaye, who was tragically killed, and how her suspected killer called 911 pretending to be a victim. Then, we shared the heartfelt support from Kelly Ripa to Ryan Seacrest as he navigates his father's health crisis. After that, Lambert's love life took a turn with his breakup from Oliver Gliese, coinciding with his exciting new role in Jesus Christ Superstar. And we wrapped up with the dark revelations in the Kaye and Deluca case that continue to rock the community. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit that bell for notifications, and share your thoughts in the comments. You can also follow us on social media to keep up with all the action. And stay tuned for tomorrow, where we dive into the latest celebrity gossip and behind-the-scenes secrets that you won't want to miss. This is Reality Michael, reminding you to stay fabulous, Fame Fam.